Max, you might have seen that AgentKit is already live. Are you updating your CV, looking for a job? They say make and n8n are dead, so what's next?
Yeah, if you look at LinkedIn, right, like n8n's cooked, right, like we're done. No, I'm really excited about AgentKit. Why? A few reasons. The first one is OpenAI has amazing distribution. They're a massive company. I think the TAM is going to explode, the total available market. Why? There's millions and millions of people that have never built an AI agent, that haven't seen the value. Maybe they've used ChatGPT, but this is going to just explode the number of people that are aware of it. And we saw there was Zapier. Zapier for me used to be a competitor, but now Zapier is an on-ramp to n8n. They understand the aha. It's a lot easier for me to convince you to use a tool like n8n for that reason. So I'm really excited for that reason. And I think competition is really good. And I think they launched an AI agent builder, right? That's something that we do, but compared to other AI agent builders for years now, the difference with us is we're 6 years old. We have a lot of maturity in the non-AI agent stuff. And anyone building these AI agents, it's, yes, you need the AI agent stuff, but then you need all the other things to make to solve an actual business process in an automated way. Even if they take a bunch of market share there's still a lot of value prop in the n8n ecosystem and the n8n community. So yeah, I'm really bullish for the future. And honestly, welcome to the club, OpenAI.
To be honest, and sharing my take, when I saw that everyone was like shilling and like AgentKit last week, like yeah, n8n make is they're dead because this OpenAI launched AgentKit. I went and tried it. I'm not a technical person. I am very familiar with n8n. I went to AgentKit and I was like, what the, I don't even know how to get started. Like the capabilities are not there yet. So for whoever is thinking, oh yeah, n8n, or whoever is saying n8n and make are dead, BS. My next question there is enterprise. We see a lot of, in YouTube, you see a lot of no-coders using n8n and building automations for like a personal level. How are enterprises approaching these no-code solutions? Are they actually building like bigger projects through n8n, or do you see it more as a tool to build like day-to-day automations and that's it?
Sure. Yeah, so I think like numbers and revenue is a good evidence because it's real. A non-trivial amount of n8n's revenue comes from enterprise, also self-service and stuff. But so we have customers paying us happily non-trivial contracts for very big engagements. We're talking about nation states. There's a nation states whose security runs on n8n. I can't say which one. But so government actors are buying into that. Enterprises with the big procurement practices. Again, I can't name names, but I'm even seeing German multinationals that usually have procurement processes like this skip steps because it's AI, because they understand that they need to catch up with the SMBs who are going to eat a lot of their business if they don't move faster. So I've actually never seen a technology like this that can even overcome like German bureaucracy, right? Nothing can overcome German bureaucracy, but this can. And so in terms of use cases, I think really popular ones, like let's say customer support, right? Like big enterprises have a lot of customer support. We're talking tens of thousands of human hours answering tickets. A great example I often see is, these AI pundits online will sometimes say like, hey, like automate, fire all your support people. It's not like that, especially not an enterprise, because these people have a lot of domain expertise. What it usually looks like is you have a pie chart of tickets they're answering. This slice is super easy, super common, super low risk. So automate that pie chart. So then they go do that, they add eval, so they get confidence on that, they run that, they see it answering some percentage of tickets, they add another bucket, they add another bucket, they gain confidence. On some of those ticket types, they add human in the loop, so it just writes the draft, a human always has to reply. Or they segment, right? Like our enterprise customers never get an AI reply. Our SMB customers, small ticket customers, again, some slices of that pie chart do. So enterprise definitely is adopting it. In some ways, it's a bit slower than SMB just because they're a bigger organ. It will always be slower to adopt than a 3-person team. But they're adopting it in non-trivial ways, and I'm seeing them change their buying practices and procurement practices in ways that I would have never assumed myself. So I think I'm very bullish on the enterprise value, on n8n for enterprise, on generally enterprise adopting this. Yes, it'll be a little slower than SMB, but again, there's a lot more at risk. So maybe they shouldn't just change all their processes overnight also, because like people rely, millions of people rely on these organizations as well.
And last question, actually one previous, like a short one. Yeah. If n8n and Lovable had a kid, what would be the name? Like you see front end, Lovable, very cute, super base, and then you have n8n doing the smart stuff. How would you name it? Please don't come up with Lovable and n8n.
Yeah, that was my first. I was like, that's a bad idea. How about magical?
I like it. Magical.ai.
Why? Because like the front end, that's great, but like if it can't do anything, like why is that? Like what's magical is when I see in my phone, my banking got done, my invoice got done. That requires affecting real systems. And it's really good at interacting with those systems. And again, sometimes that workflow probably shouldn't be an AI agent. It could just be like a workflow that is consumed by Lovable and whatnot. That was generated with AI maybe, but itself isn't AI. So yeah, magical AI.
And my last question, and also your moment to shine. What are you most excited about with n8n coming in the upcoming months that you can share with us?
Yeah. So ChatGPT, or OpenAI entered our space. We're entering their space. We're basically putting a ChatGPT-like UI into n8n so that you don't have to use ChatGPT. You could just be in n8n. It's going to be really easy to connect all your tool-based workflows. So basically you have ChatGPT with the long tail of all the stuff that makes it perfect for you on your own server if you want. I mean, it could be in our cloud, someone else's cloud, or in your own server, and with your own models. So it's like ChatGPT with Sonnet plus 3 custom proprietary tools. Really excited about that one. And then I know you asked for one thing, but since Luis Guzman, this is for you, this is our VP of marketing, the AI Workflow Builder just launched. So it's out now for about 50% of our cloud users. We're getting some flack that self-hosters don't have it yet. Guys, it was a lot harder to get that out to self-hosted. The reason for this is we need some data on how people use it to make it better, and we can get that faster from cloud. So it's coming to everyone. We're really incentivized to have everyone reduce the friction from building. But that's out now, but I'm really excited once we're getting that feedback on how amazing it'll be in like 6 months, because it's a real big focus for us. So yeah, a lot in the pipe. There's a lot more that I can't talk about now, but yeah, with the Series C announcement, we're hiring. So if you know competent people, let us know too. But yeah, there's a lot of really talented engineers and designers and product managers working on some really fantastic features.
Amazing, thank you so much. This is Nacho, co-founder of Flowhawk, with Max, the original Flowgrammer. It was a pleasure. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, and happy Flowgramming.